Here are 4 steps to help you guys earn your first stripe in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My name's Jason Sago, former UFC fighter. I'm a 3rd-degree black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Let's get into it. Number 1, leave your ego at the door. Come into the academy with the mentality to learn. You're here to get better. You're trying to help yourself, but also you're here as a team. You're there to help your training partners. You don't want to be battling and try to win every single round. You're there to learn. Sometimes you need to put yourself in bad situations to understand the techniques, to how to move your body in order to be able to escape and properly defend. Number 2, be a good training partner. Martial arts begins and ends with respect. So at the beginning, you always slap, bump, and then you start to roll. Being a dick would be grabbing a single digit and trying to bend it backwards. We never do that to our training partners. We're trying to be respectful. We don't want to hurt our training partners. If you do have to grab the fingers, grab at least 3 or more, but don't try to bend them backwards, okay? Another thing that you definitely want to avoid is don't be putting your fingers in your hands, like around the eyes, the face, the mouth. We try to keep our fingers like away from those, very vulnerable areas, right? We're not trying to injure our training partners. We need our training partners around, so don't be a dick or you're gonna lose all your training partners. Another thing too is once we do hit the ground here, submissions happen a lot. Practice in jiu-jitsu, so get ready to tap. If you are in a position where you need to tap, first step was leave your ego at the door. If you do have to tap here, don't come out of that and thinking now's my time to go 100%, going crazy and going 5th gear, seeing red. Calm yourself down, think about the technique, emotional regulation. Number 3, show up. You gotta be on the mats. The only way you're gonna get better is by being on the mats, like putting yourself in those vulnerable situations where you have to understand the technique, you have to know how to move your body in order to escape. So it's really important that you spend time on the mats and that it's consistent. If you come every Tuesday, Thursday, you're gonna get better. But make sure those days, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, those are your days you train. Don't be making excuses saying, oh, my friends wanna go out. You have to show up on the mats if you wanna get better. Be consistent with your training. Number 4, the technique. I like to think of jiu-jitsu like the game of chess. We first need to know how to move the pieces. So that's why you have to understand the body mechanics. You have to know how to move your own body. You know some of the fundamental drills. When you first walk into a class, they're probably gonna teach you how to shrimp. So you're going to the side, you're going to the other side. You also need to know your back shoulder rolls, and as well as your break fall. So your break fall is gonna keep your arms safe when you get thrown, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. If you're not too sure about any of those, check out some of my other videos. We've done some solo training. So those are really important details to know how to move your own body. And now when you start to add resistance from a party, you have to know how to defend, right? So some of the basics, these are the fundamentals. If you kept his chin high when somebody was at his back, it's easy to lock in a rear naked choke. So when somebody gets your back, instructor's looking for, does he have his chin down, right? It's already more difficult. Do they have the hands up? Now they're starting to defend the choking arm. So these are just some of the fundamentals that you should know on your way to getting your first stripe. Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know more about fundamental jiu-jitsu movements, check out this next video.